video, we're going to explore how to work with phone numbers in smartphone. So the first thing you need to do is head over to the administrator section and click on your phone numbers. Now in here, you will see all the numbers you have currently in your system. You can give each of them a friendly name. That's an easy way of identifying it. So for instance, if you're a real estate investor and you've got a bunch of tracking numbers, you can say what that tracking number is for. Or if it's a number around one of your users, you can list the user's name or team or office, whatever you want. It's just an easy way for you to know this is what that number is. This is the number itself, and this is the call flow that is there in your call flow section that this number is related to. Now, if there is no call flow, for instance, if you had nothing here, which is what happens when you first buy a number, the number, when you dial it, will not do anything because it will not know what to do. So it's really important that for each of your numbers, you have the correct flow. Finally, you have the capabilities. What can this number do? In this case, it can do voice calls, it can do SMS, and multimedia messages as well. Now, you can simply, if you want to get rid of a number, click delete, but please note that that is not likely to be able to be reversed. Sometimes we can get a number back, but usually not. If you do click delete, you better mean it because you're going to lose the number. And finally, another thing just for this part of the system, it's very easy to swap flows very quickly. And that can become a very useful tool if, for instance, you have a flow for holidays when your office is closed and you quickly want to swap over to that. The moment I swap to another flow and I click save, that number will use the flow that we have just selected from that second on. And then I can always swap it back, click save, and I'm back. So the actual ability that you have to swap amongst all your flows is fantastic. And of course, the same number or different numbers can be attached to the same flow. So in this case, we have two numbers and both of them are attached to demo flow. That means that both of these numbers, when called, will use the demo flow and do whatever it is told to do in that demo flow. So in terms of the final bit of managing your numbers, of course, what you want to know is how do I buy a number? And it's as simple as clicking get a number, and we dynamically get lists from your system. Now, the price of the numbers will be displayed for you. US numbers are usually $5 a month, $6 for toll free, and the international ones are different as well. And of course, you can choose between toll free and local depending, and put in area codes if you wanted. So I could, for instance, drop in 336 if I wanted North Carolina, click search, and it would update with North Carolina. To buy a number, I simply click buy number and confirm. The moment I click confirm, it will drop into your account and it is then ready for you to work with it, create a flow, or attach it to an existing flow.